Barbers. All right, so check this out, right? I was on my Instagram and I was on live, right? Because I'll be going live on Instagram a lot. And if you don't already follow me on Instagram, make sure you do. I got links in the description for you to go follow and come back, finish watching this video. I was on the live and I got asked a question, all right? One of the barbers that tapped in said, how important is advanced learning after barber school, right? And I thought it was a great question because unfortunately what happens is the vast majority of barbers, once they graduate barber school, at that point, in their mind, they're done with their education. At that point, I went to school, I learned, now it's in the real world. Like I get to the real world, I gotta get to the bag, I gotta get to the money. All of that, sitting in class, taking notes, all of that stuff is donezo, right? And unfortunately, and you notice I say unfortunately because it's a sad reality, but the simple fact is that's how most barbers think. They're just done. After school, they don't read any more books. They don't attend any hands-on training. They don't seek out advanced education. And because that is a harsh reality, the harsh reality is most barbers never live up to their fullest potential. They never, achieve success at the level that they could achieve success at. So when I was asked the question, how important is it to, get advanced learning after barber school, I think it's super, 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 super important. When, I look back at my journey, if I can attribute the success I have had and continue to have, and if I can attribute, at the rate I've been able to grow, like I've been able to grow pretty fast in the barbering industry, it all circles back to the simple fact that I am constantly seeking out education, man. Like I can't tell you how many books I've read. I can't tell you how many barber shows I've went to, hair shows I've went to, classes I've sat in, classes that were being held at other barber shops that I had to pay to go to. Online courses that I've signed up for, online webinars that I've purchased. I can't tell you, like, it's thousands upon thousands of dollars, but, I would do it all over again. Like, knowing what I know now, if I could have taken more classes back in the day, I would have. If I could have joined more courses and stuff like that, I would have. See, like me, I've been a barber for 10 years at this point. So when I first started, there wasn't what there is today, right? There wasn't as many people offering, digital content like webinars, academies, courses and stuff like that. There wasn't as much of that. There wasn't as many people that had books. There were people doing, in-person classes and stuff like that. But it just wasn't like it is today. If I were starting from scratch today, if I'm speaking to you, if you're a beginner barber starting from scratch today, if you're about to be in barber school, if you're in barber school, you just graduated, whatever the case may be, listen, I mean it when I say take as many classes as you can. You're gonna take some classes that suck where you feel like you don't learn anything. You're gonna join webinars and classes and courses, and you're gonna go to shows and stuff that you feel like is a waste of money at the time. But I promise you, when all said and done, just the mindset of being somebody that continues to seek out advanced education and continues to seek out knowledge and continues to just try to learn from people that have already had success doing what you're trying to do, just that mindset alone is what is going to help you accelerate your growth as a barber and help you achieve success in this industry. You're gonna get got sometimes. You're gonna go sit in some classes and be like, damn, that was a waste of money, right? It's gonna happen. It's happened to me. But the vast majority of classes or courses I signed up for, webinars I've signed up for, the vast majority, the overwhelming majority of them, I've at least taken away something that I could implement into what I was doing, whether it be a new fading technique, a new clipper I didn't know about, a new resource for social media, a new app, a new way of doing things, a new way of looking at things. I've taken something away from the overwhelming majority of the advanced education that I've participated in. So I would highly recommend, if you're trying to accelerate your growth and grow the fastest, just constantly seek out advanced education, man. That's where the game is going to be. There's people that have had success on this path. Learn from them. They say a wise man learns from their own mistakes. A wiser man learns from the mistakes of others. Like, find where these people are who are succeeding in the lane that you're trying to succeed in, and do your best to learn from them, man. I tell my course members all the time, I do an interactive social media course, right? And you can find more info about it if you, in the description, I got a link for it. I tell the people, the barbers, and you know, I got people in the course that aren't even barbers. I tell all of them the benefit that you guys get is you get to learn from the years of experience I have, right? I've spent thousands of dollars. I've made so many mistakes. I bumped my head so many times. I've won a lot too, right? But you know, the people that have taken the leap and have had the courage to join my interactive social media course, they get to condense what took me years to learn into literally days and weeks, right? Like, they don't have to spend the money I've spent to learn the lessons that I've learned. They don't have to take the time to do some of the things that I took the time to do, you know, to learn some of the things I've learned. They get to skip past all that. It's like, you know, they get to hop in a damn airplane, whereas, you know, trying to learn it on yourself, it's like you're riding a bike or in a car. It's like, no, the people that join my course, they get to hop in an airplane and just speed past everybody else trying to figure it out on their own. And it's the same thing for so many other, you know, parts of this industry. There's people out there that can help save you so much money, save you so many headaches, so much stress, and help you get to your destination faster if you just seek out, you know, education from them, mentorship from them, if you just buy into what it is they're doing. And, you know, the one thing that has hindered my growth that I've become aware of is I don't like feeling sold, right? You don't like feeling sold. Nobody likes feeling sold. So there's been times where somebody would present something to me, or there'd be something going on where I would see it and I'm like, yo, I'm interested in it. But just the simple fact that I felt like the person was trying to sell me on it, it like turned me off, right? And maybe you're like that too. I know a lot of people are, right? But looking back at it now and knowing what I know now, I can't tell you how many headaches that's cost me, how much money that's cost me. Like, if I could just get past that, right? If I could have gotten past that back then, I would be so much further than I am now, right? So it's one of those things that I carry around with me today, like the knowing and understanding that, listen, Marlon, just because you understand that they're doing their best to sell you on something doesn't mean it's not right for you, and doesn't mean that you shouldn't buy it. Because even though they're trying to sell you on it, there's probably a good chance that it's gonna be super helpful for you. And every time that I've overcome that, right? I literally just did it. Literally, no BS. I literally just did it earlier today. I watched this training on YouTube. It was teaching me how to create like a week's worth of content or something like that in 60 minutes. And then they got to the point of the presentation where I knew they were selling. So there was that part of me that's like, all right, here comes the sales. Right here comes the selling. But knowing what I know now, I overpowered that. And I said, I'm still going to continue watching and see what's up, right? And I bought into what they were selling. And bro, within 5 minutes of playing around with what they were selling me, bro, what? It's such a powerful resource. But back in the day, I wouldn't have did it, because I'd have been like, oh, they're just trying to sell me something now. And I would have turned the video off and I would have kept it moving, right? So why do I say that? What does that mean for you? Basically what I'm saying is, you know, don't let the idea that somebody might be trying to sell you something stop you from buying it if you know that there is potential for that thing to help you. And you're going to come across a lot of barbers that are going to be teaching classes, that got courses, that are doing events, that are offering mentorship. And if you feel truly deep down in your heart that that person knows what they're talking about and that that person can help you, buy into it. I promise you, you putting your money where your mouth is and investing into yourself is going to accelerate your growth faster than you ever could have imagined. You could try to save the money and be the person that says, you know, I'm just going to learn on Google. I'm just going to learn on YouTube, right? I'm not going to spend the money. For one, that's just a terrible mindset, because scarce money don't make no money. So you just, you know, coming from a space of scarcity and thinking that, you know, I got to hold on to all my money and never let go of it, that alone is going to keep you broke and hold you back, right? you know, and at the same time, it's like, you have to be willing to invest in yourself, make the sacrifices necessary in order to get the information that you need to get in order to learn what you need to learn so that you can do what you need to do. So to circle back to the whole reason I did this video, you know, the question was, how important, if you're in school, right? How important is advanced learning? Is super important. No matter what stage you're at in your barbering career, seeking out advanced learning is only gonna accelerate your growth. So I hope you found value in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure I got some free resources in the description as well. Make sure you take advantage of those. And I also got a link to my interactive social media course as well. So if you feel like, you know, social media is something you're trying to learn, right? Social media has changed my life, right? And so it's been my mission to help change the lives of everybody else that's trying to use social media because they see the power in it. So if you feel like you're at the spot where you're trying to learn social media, there's a link in my bio. You can check out my course, see if it's going to be good for you. And hey, don't let the idea of me selling you the course stop you from buying into it if you know in your heart it will help you. All right. So again, make sure you like and subscribe to the page and follow me on all my other social media platforms as well. Barbers, until next time, keep chasing greatness, keep pushing.